Oh, well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let me go ahead and take this thing off my head here. Okay, so, oh, man. Hurricane Helene just had to hit at the wrong freaking time, didn't it? I mean, it really did. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. It's pretty sad. It is what it is. It happens. Hurricanes are a part of nature's healing process. But anyways, all right, so another week has gone by, and I told you guys that I would be doing, I'm trying to at least put out one video a week before I get to the point where I'm going to tell you what company I'm at. Now, I have not specified what company I'm at yet. And the reason why is I'm trying to get a few of these paychecks under my belt, man. I'm trying to gauge this company. Right now, I've only had 2 paychecks. And my first paycheck was $1,300. And this paycheck was $1,300. So, and they haven't even taken out my truck payment yet. So, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. Because, first of all, the truck payment's not that much. But if I'm making these really, really small checks now, I'm going to be even making smaller checks, in the future. So, and I jumped onto my dispatcher yesterday, and I told him, look, man, I was like, I'm sitting here, I'm just burning fuel, and it's not feasible to be sitting here and burning fuel. I don't have an APU. I don't have OptiIdle. I'm in a Kenworth T680 that is using 0.5 gallons an hour. That's 5 gallons for every 10 hours that I'm sitting here. So, I'm burning money. That's what I'm doing. And I don't know. It's like he just doesn't get it. I mean, he claims that he was a truck driver. All right, he claims that he was a driver. I wouldn't say a truck driver, but he claims he was a driver, and yet it's almost as if he's forgotten what it's like being a truck driver out here. So it kind of annoys me when people say that, It really, really fucking annoys me. So I just called them, and I've got to have an empty trailer too, because I've been doing these little disaster relief loads, and they're not paying bad, but they're not paying great either. And I don't mind helping people out. It's not about that. I don't mind helping somebody out and taking them, food and water and clothing and whatever they need. But I'm not out here doing it for charity now, mind you. I've got to make a living myself. I've got to make a paycheck myself. So, I can't just run on charity. It just does not work that way. I don't work for free. I don't do it. I can't afford it. So, I don't know, guys. I just don't know. I mean, I want to give them a good solid month. I want to give them until home time to, make it right. And by the way, when I go on home time, and that'll be first week in November, guys, I will put out a video letting you know what company I'm at. So the first week in November, you guys can look forward to this. The first week in November will be the week that I actually tell you where I'm at. So the first 5 days within November, I will tell you where I'm at. But I've got to have some paychecks under my belt. Right now, it's November what? No, it's October 5th. And they've got the rest of October to run me. And if I ain't making no money, then I can't give you guys, an accurate, a decent gauge of how this company is actually working. I just can't do that. And I know some people want to, they need jobs or whatever, and they're, one of the guys was asking me, he was telling me that he needed a job, he needed to know what company I was with, and I'm not going to recommend this company unless I know for sure that it's going to work. I can't, in good conscience, recommend this company unless I know it's going to work. So, I hate it. I really absolutely hate it. I think it's a raw, shitty deal, and I don't know. I've been in the shop because of problems with the truck. I've got a coolant sensor that's going out now. Not the actual sensor that tells how hot or cold the coolant is, but the temperature or the the coolant level. That stupid thing was going off the other night, and I had to disconnect it from underneath the hood. I was not happy about that. I've had to do it in the past, just long enough to get the truck fixed, but that was a company truck. This is not a company truck. So I've actually got to go in and get that replaced. So there's that. And they better not be charging me for this shit either. I'm telling you right now, if they're charging me within the first 90 days, if they charge me anything, I'm going to find out about it. They better not be charging me maintenance fees. I'm telling you that right now. Or repair fees, because I'm not going to pay them. I'm not going to pay them. I will have a complete freaking meltdown if they start charging me mechanics fees and shit for working on the truck. That they say that I got 90 days to fix all the crap that they didn't fix when they were supposed to fix it. And it's really annoying. So at this point right now, I'm not very happy with this company. I'm a little pissed off and upset because of this shit. Yeah, so I mean, like the other day, I had one load. I dropped one load. I went up and picked up another load, and only took the load 20 miles, and supposedly paid like $20. But I had to use fuel to get up there. Now I haven't fueled up in a couple of days, so I mean that's a positive note. That means I'm not, wasting money by filling up right now. But oh my goodness, I'm not gonna fill up a reefer from a quarter tank. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna fill up a reefer from a quarter tank when I know good goddamn well that these clowns are not gonna pay me back for that. I'm not doing it. And they're like, well, the yard dog's supposed to fill those trailers up and keep them filled up. Well, they're not doing their job up there. They're not doing their job at this place. So, I mean, there's that. But I'm not filling up these damn reefers from a quarter tank without getting compensated for it. And so, you can put in a request for it. Okay, I'll put in a request for it, but am I actually going to get reimbursed for that reefer fuel? We'll see. We shall see. I don't know, guys. This is actually starting to become a little bit of a rant now, isn't it? Oh my goodness, man. But yeah, I'm thoroughly aggravated right now. There's just nothing. There's nothing good about it at this point. Red flags galore, man. I'm telling you right now, red flags galore. And I know my dispatcher. I know he's trying to get me loads. And his hands are tied because of the damn, because of load planners. But he could be pushing and pushing and pushing to get me loads. Good loads, not these little fucking crappy loads that he's been giving me. I want some good loads, man. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I want some good loads. I want some good money. I'm tired of the crap. I got the crap over there at Hirschbach. I'm tired of the crap. So it's time to pay the piper. These guys are going to have to pay the piper now. So that's just all there is to it. God bless, man. And here I am complaining, and I swore I didn't want to complain about this shit. I was trying to be positive about this shit. But there's a lot of things that go wrong out here, and you can't control 99% of it. You're just not in control. And right now I'm sitting bobtail. I've got to have an empty trailer. I've got to have an empty trailer. So not only do they have to find me a load, but they have to find me an empty trailer as well. How about that? Oh. And looks like my eye's looking a little bit better. That's another thing that was pissing me off too. So I had this problem with the corner of my eye up here, and it's still there a little bit. Basically, it filled up with all kinds of crap in my eye, and it made it swell up there in the corner of my eyeball next to my nose. And all it is an infection. I need antibiotics, but I don't have any antibiotics because I used them all. I used all the ones that I did have. They only gave me like 10 days worth. And so now I'm stuck with whatever that is. And hopefully it doesn't get big again. Because if it does, I mean, they're just going to pop it again. And I tell you, after I popped it last night or yesterday, it feels a lot better today. I can actually see pretty good today. But yeah, guys, I'm thoroughly upset. I just got up a little while ago. I slept on and off for about 9.5 hours. So it's not much you can do after a certain time of day. They got me on a list, but I mean, I could be sitting here all day again, not making any money. Just deadhead me out of here. That's all I got. Just deadhead me out to a load somewhere. Some load that pays something. Deadhead me out. That's all I want. Just get me the hell out of here. Oh, aggravating. But anyways, I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody is doing good. And if you were affected by Hurricane Helene, I do, you know, I feel something for you. I don't feel empathy, but I feel something for you. You know, I mean, I'm not completely heartless. I do wish you the best of luck. I'm not going to apologize for it because it wasn't my fault that Hurricane Helene came through, so I'm not apologizing for shit. But I do hope that, you know, everybody is safe, and I hope everybody's doing well. God, man, it was bad, guys. I ain't lying. You drive down through here, you know, in Alabama and Georgia, you can tell where the devastation's at. It takes some days to get the power back up around here. I know I stopped over there in Ambrose, Georgia yesterday, or the day before yesterday. That's where I stayed the night not last night, but the night before last. And the lady in the Dollar General that was right across the street from where I was parked, she said that her boss wanted her to go to work, and she had went home because she had gotten sick because of the milk had soured in the coolers and was exploding. The milk containers were exploding because of how hot it was. I mean, it's crazy how stuff happens. And yet her boss wanted her to go to work. We're only supposed to get so much disaster pay. Well, guess what? They need to pay them disaster pay. Dollar General needs to step up and give them money for disaster pay. Either to pay them like triple what they're paying them to go in there and actually do some work. Make it worth their time. And not worth their help, but definitely worth their time going in there. Oh, but anyways, guys. All right, so I'm just going to end the video here. I hope you guys do enjoy the videos. I know this was a bit of a rant. I do appreciate you guys listening. But hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.